Spirit Halloween's Night Owl Animatronic. I ordered this thing 5 days ago, July 1st, and it's now the 5th after the 4th of July here. And it took a long time to get this. Now, I did overnight shipping on 5 animatronics, and Spirit pretty much stole my money because this is the only one out of the 5 that has arrived since then, and I don't think I get the other ones. I mean, I don't even think they're shipped out right now. Maybe one of them comes Monday, and the one I got is Night Owl, which is fine. At least I got something, guys. So the wings move back and forth, and he makes owl screeching noises. I know some other people got this one before me, unfortunately, because, you know, Spirit doesn't ship their stuff. I even called them, and they said they have no idea what's going on. So I haven't watched anyone else's unboxing, so I have a nice true opinion on this. And yeah, the eyes light up as well with the red LEDs. I mean, I think this thing is pretty cool. It's a night owl. It's a giant owl. It reminds me of the Desmodus prop that's a jump scare with those wings. And I heard these wings are a little flimsy and can't stay up outside, but we're gonna test that out today. I feel like people have some strong opinions about stuff. And the box design's different. Normally we have that square around here, so maybe this was supposed to come out last year. We got some huge instructions. Probably will need to use these. We got the clothing bag. Looks like some leg pulls. A lot of this foam coiled up. And here is the head. This thing looks cool. The mouth doesn't look like it moves. I guess it just lights up right here. But this sculpt is awesome. Got some Velcro points around the neck. And I think these are the wing molds right here. There's more of them. And this is a tiny hit piece. Very small. This looks like something you see on like one of the Mickey animatronics. A lot of this extra cardboard in there. But we got the feet, and they have some fabric glued on coming out for the legs. And these are really detailed as well. Looks more like a dinosaur. We got the power adapter. It's a 6-volt 2-amp. Here is the main mechanism with the control box. It has a motor up here which looks like it turns the wings only, so the head does not move. And we got an IR sensor and one cord coming out. A very simple prop, guys. I don't remember the price point on it, but at my end of the video overview, I will let you guys know what it is once I look it up again. But this might be an affordable prop. I did get the 20% off coupons on this. Unfortunately, they don't do those anymore, so I'm about to run out. And lastly, we got the base right there. Here's an overview of all the parts, starting with the head, both of his dinosaur-looking feet, 2 leg pulls, the small hip piece, big hip loop, huge base, power adapter, both pieces of the wings, the wing foam, both pieces of the clothing, the instructions, and the simple mechanism with control box. For the build, we have 2 leg pulls, which are the same, labeled B. They're gonna snap lock on. I don't know what company made this, but I'm really leaning towards SVI here. I love how these snap locks go so easily. Now we're gonna face it back towards the front. Putting both of these legs over now. This is a really simple build. Now for the hip piece. So it turns out while those are there, you flip this around and it's actually just gonna go like that. Which is super weird why the snap locks are facing forward. Never seen that before. Anyway, I'm gonna get past that and move on to the next part. The clothing goes right over this hip piece and we're gonna pull it all the way down. And there is Velcro on here. And before that goes on, you want to slide this piece up and hook the fork hook on, which I'm gonna just put this on first and leave this sitting down like that and snap lock it in, just like that. And then this piece goes right over. We can connect this IR sensor in just a sec. I don't want it to get tangled through here. So we're gonna Velcro that right there. Make sure it sticks out the front. It looks pretty good. I'm gonna push down on it. And now we're gonna do the head. Now this guy's starting to get some height going to him since the head's on. And we're gonna pull the clothing up now. For the wings, we're gonna start with the fork hook connector. Find this little square that's hollow at the end, and then this other piece labeled H that has like this hook thing on it. You're gonna find this bobby pin and get it off, and then slide it in to where it makes like a U shaped, and then put the pin back in. It should look like this. I went ahead and did it on the other side as well. This is what it looks like. And now we're gonna go ahead and connect these on. But before we do that, I have this foam that's gonna go over first. And it slides over that easily. I thought that might have been an obstacle for it, but it wasn't. So I got this on. I just took a little bit of wiggling it to get it through. And this metal will come out on the other side. You got the same thing for this wing. And when they're folded over in the box, it makes this like pinched up piece right here, which is difficult. You can see this is where the struggle begins, and then you just have to pull it like over here and then come up back over to this side and do this about 20 times. For the wing, I have the fabric almost all the way over here. Now, you do put this fork hook connector through the fabric, and I want to show it on this wing just in case I can't get a nice demonstration on the other one. So, you just get that through, just like that. And this is how the wing should be looking. And now we're going to do the same thing on the other side and then put these wings on. So we're going to connect these in. You can see the fork hook connectors right in there. There's a little slit on the back of the fabric. We're gonna start with this wing. And just like that, first one's in. Now we're gonna do the other side. And there's the other one. So now we're gonna Velcro up the neck piece right here. And this goes for the sides as well, but I'm gonna turn this around so we can see that better. And before I turn it around, we're gonna connect the wire, the green one right here, to the control box. Right there. And I already have all my modes set. I have it on always on, and we're gonna turn the volume not all the way up, like right here. And I'm gonna plug the adapter in as well and run it up through here. We're gonna Velcro the back up. And now spinning it around. And we're gonna remove some of these stickers too. And here's the side one. And I think there's one down here as well. Yep. This is a tight fit. And then on the side. That is it for the build. We're now going to get onto the demo. Now for my take on this prop. I like how the feet have the legs connected, the leg fabric. It's not like Wanda Webworth's where you can see the poles the whole time because the fabric's too short and not connected. They have it directly glued right onto the feet, which is great. The head sculpt looks amazing, but the mouth should have been moving. That would have been great with the audio that it plays. Another thing is that the wings aren't perfectly straight. The one on the right's a little crooked. It definitely makes it look kind of realistic because I'm sure their wings aren't supposed to be exact anyway, but I mean, I tried reshaping it. Let me know what you guys think for $250. The fabric is really great quality though. But let me know in the description if you plan on buying this and what you think of it. But I think the mouth should have been moving, and yeah, I mean, it's overall a pretty cool prop. And if it's in store this year, I can't wait to see how many store employees cannot build this thing correct. And it's going to look like a disaster when we walk into the stores. It's going to be hilarious. See you guys in the next video.